So that was great. And they also had, of course, the parachute jump, which I never knew, but Michelle told me that it was originally in the World's Fair of 1939, and then when the fair closed, it was moved to Coney Island, and it was actually a ride in which you sat in a sort of a sling chair, you know, with your feet dangling, and you went up to the top of the parachute jump on wires. And I believe you had to sit with two people, right? I don't remember that, but I saw it in a picture that two people would sit in the chair, and it would very ever so slowly drift you, you know, it would bring you up to the top very slowly. And the views from up there were absolutely spectacular. It was like you never could be any higher. It was just amazing. And then, of course, it would hit the top, and you would go into a free fall, which was the most scary thing. I'll never forget it. Everyone screaming and whatnot until the chute opened, and all of a sudden you'd be jerked like on the wires. You know, your whole body was like jerked, you know, in the seat and everything, which was scary too because you felt like you were going to fall out. And I'm sure all we had on was like a leather strap. I don't think they had any kind of, you know, safety devices or whatever. And then it just drifted down like, you know, you would in a real parachute. And of course it was all controlled by wires, so, you know, you weren't, nothing was supposed to happen. Although I have heard that somebody died on the ride, you know, something malfunctioned or whatever. But that happens today too in the, you know, Disney World and so on. But that was just an amazing thing. And of course, they'll never bring it back, even though people are always saying, why don't they have it again? The structure is there. It's like the Eiffel Tower is to Paris. There it is. It's made of steel, and it's always there as an iconic symbol of Coney Island. But they will never have the ride again. It simply would not be covered by any insurance companies. Right? So that was an amazing
I never went on a parachute
thing.
jump.
Yeah, I remember just
Never
once.
It was like the 1940s version of bungee jumping.
Yeah.
So when did they shut it down?
I think probably, was it in the 60s when they closed the park itself?
When was Steeplechase was demolished, I think, in the
60s.
late
60s, yeah, the late 60s.
So that sounds right.